else when we talk about wealth inequality. You hear a lot of Republicans in Virginia, all over this country, talking about welfare abuse, poor people cheating the welfare system. You all heard that? All right. Today in America, let me set you straight on this. Today in America, one family, the Walton family of Walmart, you all heard of Walmart, this one family owns more wealth than the bottom 40% of the American people. Got it? Now, it turns out that when we talk about welfare recipients, guess what? The Walton family, the wealthiest family in America, turns out to be the major welfare recipient in our country. Bernie, what are you talking about? I will tell you. Good question. Now I'll tell you the answer. Here's the answer. Think about it. And this is what a rigged economy is about. This is what thinking outside of the box is about. This is what Congress media don't want you to be thinking about. They're worried about somebody scraping by with 2 kids, cheating on welfare. Okay, here's what you got with the Walton family. They pay wages so low at Walmart that many of their workers are forced to go on Medicaid, food stamps, and subsidized housing. Now, who is paying for those food stamps, Medicaid, and subsidized housing? You are! So on behalf of the Walton family, the wealthiest family in America, I want to thank you very much for chipping in, for helping them out. I mean, they're down to their last $60 billion. And I'll tell you, it is hard to get by in these days on $60 billion. So they appreciate all of your tax dollars helping to subsidize their workforce. But I say to the Walton family, the wealthiest family in America, get off of welfare, start paying your workers a living wage. All right, you guys are getting me revved up here. It's going to be a long afternoon. I'm beginning to work up a sweat here, and I get going. All right, brothers and sisters, what the big money interests believe is that so many of our people are demoralized. So many of our young people, I read these articles every day, oh, young people, they're not going to get involved in the political process. They're too busy partying or doing whatever. All right. But this is what I want to say. What I want to say to everybody here, young or old, or in between. And this is what I want to say. You don't participate in the political process. You don't stand up for your rights. I guarantee 100% that there are people out there, billionaires and their lobbyists and the campaign donors, who pray. They get down on their hands and their knees and they pray that you don't vote, you won't get involved. Because they know if you don't get involved, the big money interests will win out all of the time. They are not worried about workers making $10 an hour. They're not worried about women making 79 cents on the dollar compared to men. They're not worried about 29 million Americans not having health insurance. They're not worried about African-American kids being picked up by the police illegally. They're not worried about Latinos who are living in fear and need a path to citizenship. They're not worried about seniors trying to make it on $11,000 and $12,000. That is not their worry. They're worried about more tax breaks for billionaires. They're worried about more trade policies that will shut down factories in America and move to China so they can make more money. The only way we take them on is when we do not allow the Trumps of the world to divide us up. That has always been the story of demagogues in this country. What you play off others, black against white, male against female, gay against straight. people born in this country, against people who have immigrated to this country. We are not going to fall for that. We are not going to allow them to divide us up. We're going to stand together. We are going to create a government that represents us all. We can win here in Virginia if people come out to vote. Please come out to vote. Help us win. Thank you all very much.